So welcome to my new course, that is ChatGPT. So we will try to learn about the concept of the ChatGPT, this open AI. So how we can what are the things involved in this one, so how we can do the prompt engineering and how we can use these prompts and all the things. Let's try to do it. So if you open this chat AI, so this is what open AI. Oh sorry, if you go here and if you try to do chat GPT, so this is our website, and here you will be able to see two types of models will be there. So this one is a, what I can say is
is not required.
So we are having two versions, that is nothing but a 3.5 version, and also another one is the GPT-4 version. However, this ChatGPT 4th version is an upgrade thing, so you need to pay $20 per month. So in order to use this ChatGPT 4, and here ChatGPT 3.5 is, however, it is free. Okay, so let's try to see about we have a quick tour about this interface. And ChatGPT 3.5 and 4, so these are dependent on the, what I can say is, large language model. So these are all the things, how the ChatGPT works and all the things is the LLM. So that is large language model. So this will take some iterations and training model. What are the data sets? It will go through a huge number of data sets, and it will try to give you the best output. So these programming, or what I can say is the model structure or anything, define what we call it as a large language model. So you'll try to learn about this one afterwards. So it's something like, what I can say is, model means it's a computer program, you can think it as an, so that type of computer programming is nothing but a large language model. And here you will be having 3.5, it will have a most probably predefined model, so which will give you a very pretty straightforward answer. So it will not have a logical reasoning or anything like that. Whereas ChatGPT 4, you will be having a very wide variety of the large language model. So different types of models you can use it, customize your models, and also it will be giving you more human-like related logical reasoning. It will try to give you. You'll try to learn about this 3.5 and 4 and all those things. Okay. So now if you try to see here, this is our interface of this ChatGPT, and here if you open this ChatGPT, here you'll be able to see how can you help you today. So this is the logo. And here you'll be able to see some of the examples, tell me a fun fact and all those things. So now here you need to understand that ChatGPT is a context aware. So whatever the message chatting you are trying to give, so it will remember the previous chat messages and it will give you the answer according to that previous message. So this is a context aware, whereas in the Google it is not a context aware. You'll try to see, I will try to show you the example also. So this is our main one. So here you'll be able to select the version, which version you want to use it. Right now I'm using 3.5. And here you can use some best examples, tell me a fun fact. So here it will give you some series of answers. So it will give you the answer like this, and this is a simple fun fact, so it is trying to give, and you can continue your chat like this, going on. So remembering this context, and here whatever the message, whatever the chat you are trying to do it will be stored in the right side here. Okay, in the left side, sorry, in the left side navigation, here you will be able to see this chat message, and this chat message is directly stored here. So that for example, if you are trying to search for anything, another fun fact, if I am trying to give another fun fact, now here everything will be stored. So when it is coming, if I go back to here, let's say that I am going into another fun fact. So this is okay. So what I can say, what I can type, so anything. So first president of India. So I am trying to search for another one. So now when I am trying to click here, so here we will be able to see it. So now if I refresh this page, so you will be able to have these all the messages. Okay, and here if I do ingredients for chicken biryani or anything, so whatever the thing you want to type, you can give it. Okay, now like this you will be able to type whatever the things you wanted, you can be able to do it. Now what I can say is, at the bottom in the left side navigation, so you will be able to see like this. So here you will be able to see my plan, and in this my plan, so I am in the plus, so that is nothing but $4 ChatGPT 4, and here you will be able to see my GPTs, and here custom navigation settings. So here you will be able to see the settings. Settings theme, you will be having system defined theme or dark theme or light theme. If you select the light theme, it will be in light color. and here dark theme means it will be in the dark color. And another one what I want to tell you is data controls. So here if you want to export the chart data and all those things, so it will be it will come as an your email. So the data will be exported into your email, and if you want to delete your chart account, you can delete it here. So these are all different types of things, okay. And this is the main thing. So here some of the options will not be available for you in the ChatGPT 3.5, but most probably ChatGPT 3.5 and ChatGPT 4 is one and the same only, but it will be difference. The difference will be in three main categories. The difference will be there. One is the speed and the reasoning it will be. So these are the. So first one is the speed. So ChatGPT 3.5 is more speed than the ChatGPT 4. Why? Because, so you may be having a doubt, why ChatGPT 3.5 is speed, ChatGPT 4 is a paid version, right? But ChatGPT 4, it will try to search for so many sources to get you the reasoning thing. So to get you a correct perfect answer. Whereas the ChatGPT 3.5 is a predefined model, it will give you instantly. And because of the reasoning thing, so the reasoning, so it needs to give you a more logical type of thing, ChatGPT 4. So that is the reason it will be somewhat slow. So that is the main difference between ChatGPT 3.5 and 4. And apart from that, you will be having so many things available for you. I will try to see those all things also. So now that is the thing, it's finished. So here if you are able to see, here you will be able to see a prompt. Okay, this is the chart one which you will be trying to make. Now I will try to show you some simple prompts how we can do it. So for example, let's say that I told you about this one is an what I want to tell you is it's an aware, context aware, right? So for example, let's say that I'm deleting this chart and everything. So here I want to search for something like let's do, so I am doing some, yeah. So here I am writing how many citizens does India have. Okay, so this is the message which I am trying to search. So here let's search for this one. So if I press enter, so here you will be able to see as of my update 2022 is estimated 1.3 billion like this, right? So when I go to the ChatGPT 4, let's try to see. So same question I will try to search it here. Oh sorry. So let's try to copy this main thing and let's go to the ChatGPT 4, and here if you search for the same thing, it will take some time. See here it is doing the search with the Bing and everything. So the current searching current population, so it will take some time. And here it is giving you the, see it has given you as of 2024, there as of 2022 it has given you the something like this. So here this is our ChatGPT 3.5. so 3.5 it has given you like this, and this is ChatGPT 4. Okay, and another one also you can search for something like who is the first president of India. Okay, so if you search for this one, so let's see what will happen. Okay, so it is searching for the first president of India or something like that. So it will take some time. So here it is doing Dr. Rajendra Prasad is first president of India, like this it is showing. So for example, let's say that who is Rajendra Prasad, we'll try to search it for this one, who is Rajendra Prasad. So if you try to search for this who is Rajendra Prasad, so here it is showing some Indian independence movement and so all those things it is doing. But here if you try to understand one thing, so we are trying to use some simple prompts. So these are all the simple prompts messages we are trying to do. How many citizens does India have? So it is showing the message. Who is the president of India? So it is a pretty straightforward question which you can already search in the Google also. So you can do the same search in the Google, and there you will be able to get wide variety of search results, so that you can learn, you can see the so many options there. But most of the things, all the search results will give you the same, probably this is the people, this is the how many citizens it will be, it is existing in India. So you'll be able to see as almost all the results as same. Who is the first president of India means all the results also you'll say Rajendra Prasad only in Google or Bing or anything, so wherever you search it. But here in the ChatGPT, if you try to see, now I am trying to search who is Rajendra Prasad. So Rajendra Prasad means we are having this name is a common name in India, where you can have wide variety of peoples. So not only the president, so you can have Indian actor will be there, movie actors will be there, and also we can say that cricketers or will be there. In sports we can see. So in anywhere we can see this name. but here I am searching who is Rajendra Prasad. Now it is trying to give you filter out, and it is trying to give you the what I can say is it is trying to give you the one prominent one. So it is going on searching with the models like that. It is trying to give you the prominent one. But whereas in the Google, if you try to search, so it will give you wide variety of peoples. So this is one thing you need to understand. In ChatGPT, it will give you only one result. So that is one thing. And the another one which I want to tell you about this one is it is a context aware. So the prompts are context aware. So this is also another one which is important you need to understand, context aware. For example, let's say that let's say I will try to refresh this page so that we can get a new one. Oh, sorry. So I will try to remove this one. So now I am in the ChatGPT 4, and here I have a context aware. So I want to show you the context aware prompts. So let's say that what is chicken biryani. I am trying to search what is chicken biryani, and if I search for this one, so it will give you that what is a chicken biryani, say aromatic and all those things. It's it will give you about this one. So now it is giving you about the explanation of this chicken biryani explanation it is giving, and I want to know about the recipe. So I want to prepare this recipe, so I want to know about the recipe. So what I can do, I can continue the chart. So I can continue a chart like a human. So please give me recipe. So now it is remembering the context. So while previously I have searched for the chicken biryani, it has remembered the recipe, and it is trying to give you the recipe here. So for the biryani making, how we need to prepare it, so it is giving you the recipe. Now for example, let's say that I can also search something like I need a shopping list. So here I can write I need a shopping list, okay, with all ingredients. So now if you try to search, so now it remembers that you are asking the ingredients about the chicken biryani. So that means it is remembering the context, whereas in the Google you will not able to get this type of things. So here it is giving chicken marinade, it is giving you these all the things, and rice for biryani. So these all the things it is giving. So like this you will be having. So this is what is called as an context aware prompts. So this is all about the brief introduction of the ChatGPT. So hope you understood about this concept. So what I want to tell you is that both are one and the same only. So ChatGPT 3.5 and 4 are one and the same. Everyday tasks you can do it. And whereas ChatGPT 4 means I told you, right? So it will give you an updated one, whereas we can use the customized language large models. So we can use whatever the there it will be a predefined model. So that is one thing. So that's it guys about this ChatGPT. So welcome to the new course. We will try to learn more advanced concepts in this ChatGPT. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela webdev. In the previous video, we have seen the basics, the concept of the prompt. So here I want to show you some more important concept in the prompts. In the previous video, we have seen about how to prepare the chicken biryani. So here I have searched for the chicken biryani, and it has given some explanation about the chicken biryani, and I am asking that please give me the recipe. It has given me with the ingredients and all those things with the recipe it has given, and I told it I need a shopping list with all the ingredients, and it has prepared the ingredients thing. Fine. So as I already told you, right, it is a context aware. So here what we can do it is I want to show you one important thing. For example, let's say that I want to get the recipe without ingredients. So what can I do is here I can simply edit this one, and I can write without ingredients. Okay. Now if I type here and if save and submit, automatically here the context has been divided into two by two. So the first one is with ingredients and the second one is without ingredients. Now it is trying to search for this one all. So let it write it. So then afterwards it will. So I am using ChatGPT 4. It will take some time. I told you, right, speed is a little bit slow in the ChatGPT 4, whereas in the ChatGPT 3.5 it will be fast. Almost everything will be one and the same only. It's not a problem. So here we are having two versions, like 2x2 version and also the 1x2 version. 1x2 version means the previous searches what we have did it. And now if you try to observe, so this has started with a new chart. So the previously we used to have another chart that is nothing but I want to get all the shopping list with all ingredients I have searched it. So that one has been gone. So here we are having a new chart. And if you click on this one, so the previous one chart which we are trying to continue, the context has been divided into two. So this might look little bit of confusing for the new users, but here we are having two contexts for the same issue, or the same topic. We are having two contexts. For example, let's say that we are on the second one, right? So here I will write what is the capital. So I am completely switching to a different concept with I am not searching about the chicken biryani. So here, what is the capital of India? So I am trying to search for what is the capital of India. So here it is giving the capital of India is New Delhi. So here it is giving you some details. Okay. So now what I will try to do is, so tell me three things that I can have or visit, or something that I can, tell me three things that I can see, or something like this. So here the continuation is with the Delhi. So here it is telling, so the three things which you can visit in the Delhi is, so these are the things it is trying to say. So that means it is in the context. So where it is in the context? So here. Now the same thing, tell me three things that I can see. So I will try to search it in the first scenario, first context. So the same thing I will try to search it here. Tell me three things that I can visit, or anything I can visit or anything. So now here certainly you will provide, so here it is telling Grand Canyon USA. So completely it is out of the context. So previously what I was trying to search, so that is in the what I can say, it is in the context of Delhi, whereas this one is not in the context of Delhi. So that means we are having two different contexts. So might be it will be a little bit of confusing, but overall it is easy to understand. So here we are having two different types of context. So where you can see it here one by one and one by two, and this one is the context which we are right now in the Delhi, and the same situation when you are trying to search it here, this is completely different. So this is one thing you want to understand, you need to understand about this one in the ChatGPT. So this one I want to explain you. And another thing which I want to explain you is the another thing is, for example, let's say that we are trying to learn about the React context or anything, so which we have learned it previously. So if I want to search for anything, something like a React context article, okay, article. So just we will try to have an article, and here we are having some article. Let's open this article and let's try to copy this entire article, okay, or otherwise I want to copy this one. So here I want to tell that so here I can ask the question here. So something like about this one. So let's wait. Let's try to type it here. So here we can ask something like, let's summarize this article. Okay. So I am asking the let's summarize this article. Okay. I will paste this one and let's see. So what it will try to summarize. So here you need to understand one thing. ChatGPT 4 it is doing search with the Bing, whereas in the ChatGPT 3.5, so here you will not able to have an access to the internet, and here it will be providing you this about the summarizing of this one. Normally you need to understand that ChatGPT doesn't have an access to the internet. Okay, so it is trying to get the data that it is has in the data model. It is present large data sets will be available in the 2021 year below. So it will try to give you the article as if it has read the website or web page. So it doesn't read the web page. So it will give you something like a fake or something like this. So this is also one of the important thing you need to understand. So don't underestimate that. So if you are giving an URL, it is the ChatGPT is trying to read that article. It is not trying. So it will try to understand the brief concept of this article, and it will give you a basic thing here. And if you are detailed information, it is telling that to go to the log rocket. So this is one thing it is trying to do. Whereas the same thing, if you try to see here in the ChatGPT 3.5 also, it will give you the same thing. So let's summarize this article and let's press enter. And here Apple, I'm unable to access the external websites or URLs, including the one. So here it doesn't have any access. In the here also it doesn't have access to the internet. Very limited internet it is having access, and that is the reason it is able to. We are able to see this one. So this is also one important thing which you need to consider. The important thing which I want to explain you before closing out this video. So one thing is, for example, let's say that we have a large article. Let's try to type large article. Okay. So if I am trying to give a big article, something like this, and here we are having some article, right? Let's copy this entire thing. Okay. Oh, so this one we are having. Okay. Let's copy this one. And here, okay, translate this article to German, French, Spanish, anything. Let's see. So here we will type the translation thing, and we'll try to copy some more article. We don't have enough article here, so much of images are there. Sorry. And from here to here we will copy again, and we will paste some big article. I want to paste some big article. Okay, let's try to search it. So now here it is trying to convert this one to the German and French. So let's see that what will happen. So now summary. So here it is trying to do something else. So let's try to show you some another one. Let's try to copy this entire thing. Okay. So here we'll copy this one entire thing up to here. I will copy and translate this to German and French. We'll try to type it. Actually it will give you German. Okay, and here if I try to press it, so we will see whether it can able to translate short of this summary in English. So it is trying to summarize what is happening here, or otherwise you'll go to a new chart. So translate this article to German, French. Okay, and I will search it for this one. Yeah, here let's see whether what will happen. So it will try to give you that to translate this word. It will develop sections, small sections, accuracy. So it is trying to translate it. So English it is trying to do it. So let it do. So ChatGPT 4 is taking some time. We'll go to ChatGPT 3.5 and I will try to do translate this article to German, French. Okay, I will try to do it, and here we can have the article and paste it. So now you will be able to see. So it is trying to translate it. So here it is trying to translate the entire article into German. So let it translate it. Now if you are trying to see, it is have a data limit token. So now when it goes to, it is going on doing generating like this, and it will stop in the middle of this one. So output will stop here. It has stopped here in the middle. Why? Because it has a data limit tokening. So we don't have any settings to increase the token limit. Just what we can do is, so just we can type continue here, so that from where it has the output has been stopped, it will continue from there. So this is a nice good feature, and also the important concept that you want to remember whenever you are having a bigger output. So you can do this one. So this is also one of the important thing you need to understand about this in the prompt. So that's it guys about the concept which we have discussed it. So we have learned the different ways, the context thing, how it will be available, and also we have seen about the article, how it will try to hallucinate us. So when you are trying to give the URL, and also here when you are trying to have a big input, so how it will be generated because in two different sections because of the data limiting thing. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So now in this video we will learn about some of the prompt ChatGPT 4 features we will try to see. So the first one which I want to discuss you is the code interpreter. For example, let's say that in our ChatGPT 3.5, which is a free version, so let's write something like provide, I am writing some message, something like provide me the code for QR code for link https www.google.com. Example, let's say that I want a QR code for this link. So now here it will give you the QR code. So right now it is giving by default the Python script. So here if you try to see, it is giving you the code, but what you need to understand is it cannot execute the code. Okay, it can just give you the code, it cannot execute the code. So in order to execute this code, what we need to do, we need to copy this code in our development environment, and we need to execute that. We need to execute that whether it is working fine or not. So ChatGPT has this type of thing, whereas in the ChatGPT 4 it has a feature in such a way that it has its own sandbox environment. So whatever the thing you want to provide, so it will give a whatever the code, it will execute that code and it will show you the output. For example, let's say that the same thing I will try to use it in our ChatGPT 4. Okay, ChatGPT 4, which is a plus. Now here I am waiting. So now here it is analyzing the code. So it is trying to do it, and it will execute and it will directly give you the QR code. Directly the image will be generated. If you try to see, it is asking, it is giving you the code to download the QR code. So here, or otherwise if you change it, provide me the QR code. See, if you ask it like this, then it will directly give you the QR code directly. Analyzing, and it is trying to execute it. So it will take some time. So it depends. What I can say is, so it will take some down. I have provided you can download and use it from your link. So if I click on this one, so okay, it is trying to download it. So the PNG. So here it is showing it. See, here it has generated. Sometimes so the output may change. So here provide the QR code for the link like this means, so it has provided it has generated the image like this. So this depends on the output, how you are trying to get it. So that is this is about the code interpreter. So this is very nice one. So whatever the thing you want to hit, so it can provide a sandbox environment, ChatGPT 4, and you can execute. Whereas in the ChatGPT 3.5, so you cannot have this type of thing, just it will give you the simple code, so which you have seen it. Now another thing which I want to tell you before proceeding into this one is, so we also have another important feature in our ChatGPT 4, that is nothing but plugins. So if you go here, so you will be having a plugins here. Okay, so for making these plugins, for making use of these plugins, you need to go to the settings, and here in our beta features you need to enable this option, plugins. So ChatGPT has variety of plugins, so I will try to use one type of plugin which you can use it all the plugins also in the same way only. For example, let's say that you need to go to the plugins, okay, and here it will ask you plugin store. So here you will be able to see all the plugins. So whatever the plugins are there, you'll be able to see. If you want to search for the plugins, you can search it. So right now I have already installed this Expedia, or otherwise if you search it, I can uninstall this one. It will be uninstalled directly, and if you want to install it, you can install it. So right now I am trying to install it. So Expedia will be installed. So this Expedia is used to book the flight tickets, and here now here in order to go to the ChatGPT plugins, so here you need to select the plugins, and here the list of all the plugins will be displayed. So first option we need to go is the Expedia. So now we went to the Expedia. Now here we can search in the Expedia. So for example, let's say that I live in Hyderabad. Okay, I want to fly to New Delhi on January, okay, on January 14th 2024. Okay, I will stay, so just I am writing, so I will stay up to 7 days. Okay, and it should be a direct flight. Okay, I will stay up to 5 days. So I want flights in afternoon, like this I will write. So now in Expedia, so now when I search here, so it will try to summarize the data using Expedia. So now here if you try to see, so here this is the user input. So Hyderabad to New Delhi, it is trying to flight. So we got some ambiguous location. it seems that there are two locations with the name Hyderabad, it seems. Okay, so and another Pakistan. Okay, we will say Hyderabad, India. So let's see how it will try to. So now it is trying to use the Expedia. So what it will try to do is, so here what it is trying to do is, so there it looks like there are no direct flights from Hyderabad, India to New Delhi that match your specific criteria. Flying afterward, if you might want to consider adjusting your travel, would you like to explore other options? Is there? So here adjust travel time. Okay. So now it is trying to make the request again. So afternoon there are no direct flights, it seems. So it is trying to do it. So here you will be able to see origin Hyderabad to New Delhi. So it is trying to make a request to Expedia API request, and it is getting a response. Now again it is trying to make the so it is telling that we don't have any direct different date for you to travel. It is saying as January 12th, January. So we will make it as a January 12th. So let's see whether we can able to get the flights or not. So like this we can search it. So now we are trying to get the so here it is trying, it seems that there are no direct flights. Okay, so what we will try to do is, so same search we will try to take it. So we will go to new chart. So maybe the direct flights are not there, it seems. So we will try to remove this one. Okay, and here I will make it as a 24th or anything. Let's see, and here we will type India. Now let's see how it will search. So how it will be taking. So here using, so there are two airports in Hyderabad. Could you please see, this is the type it is trying to take it. So let's check it. So now how the request it is making, we'll see. So here this is the thing, airport, it is asking two airports. What is this one? Hyderabad, India, we have searched it, right? Okay, fine. So now here we are able to get it. Let's try to see. So there are no direct flights, it seems. I don't know why there are no direct flights. Okay, so we'll try to search with the in Mumbai or otherwise. Hyderabad, India to wait. Let's say. So whether it will be available or not, we'll see. So like this you can search for the flights in Expedia. So now I will try to show you one flights, how the flight tickets will be. See here it is showing. So Mumbai, so we found some flight for you to Mumbai on February 1st. Here are the details. So on February 1st it has found. So that means in January there are no flights are available, I think. So here on February 1st we have an afternoon. So here it is trying to take departure at 5:55 p.m. That means it's an afternoon. 6:15 a.m. So departure is morning, and here 8:30 am. So like this, please note the device is I couldn't find flights exactly on January 24th. If this option doesn't show fleet, so like this it is trying to say. So now here we are able to say. So right now we cannot book the flight ticket directly through the ChatGPT. And if you want the return flight means, so I want return flight. Return flight means, so we know that we have already told to the ChatGPT that I will be staying up to 7 days, right? Automatically February 1st it has booked it. So now February 1st to, I think it will take something like January 24th, right? Okay, January 24th from Mumbai to Hyderabad. Automatically from February 1st it is trying to show you the departure also. So like this, so you can book the Expedia. So now if you want to book this flight means, directly you can click on this link, automatically Expedia it will open and you can directly go to here. So it is showing you the flight options. So here it will show you everything. So like this. So this is how, and it is showing you the dollars also, the price, how much it is. So like this you make use of these plugins also. So this is what I want to explain you. Not only this one, so you can also browse the internet also. For example, what is current ICC old rankings? If I try to search, and it will try to search in the internet. If you are able to see, so it is searching in the internet, it will show you. So Bing search, it will try to search in the Bing search, and it will give you the current ICC world rankings, what are available. So it will take some time. I don't have real access. Okay, this is a plugin, right? So we need to go to the ChatGPT 4, and here current ICC world rankings. Okay, so like this, so doing research with the Bing and searching for this one in the Bing, and you will be getting some options, like it will try to click on one by one link, it will try to access the content, and it is showing you the data. Okay, so this is how we will be making use of this ChatGPT. So I hope that you are able to understand about the ChatGPT basics prompt, how we can use it, and the plugins also I have shown you, the code interpreter also I have shown you. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So up to now we have seen about the ChatGPT and its interface, right? Apart from the ChatGPT, we also have wide variety of other AI tools also. So one of them is this Microsoft Bing. So Microsoft Bing also has a AI. So let's try to understand about this one. So now if you want to get started with this one, so you need to open the bing.com. So this is a Microsoft search engine, just like the Google. It is a competitor for the Google search engine. And here if you try to able to see, so this is the you'll be able to see the search the web here. And here for this one, if you want to use the AI tools for this one, ChatGPT or not a AI tool for this Bing, so we need to have installed. So I am already installed in this one. So now if you want to go to the Bing chart, so what we need to do, so here you need to press the chart. So here if I try to press on the chart, so this is our here chart, and this is our Bing is our AI powered copilot for the web. So this is our chart thing, and here you will be able to see three types of conversation style: more creative, more balanced, and more precise. If you try to read here, more creative means clear your conversation and start an original and imaginative chart. More balanced means clear your conversation and start an informative and friendly chart. So this is a friendly chart, and this one is more imaginative chart, and here it is straightforward chart, it seems. So now I want to have a blog post about React. So if I try to write here, and if I want more creative means, then let's try to press enter. Now it is trying to give you the more creative thing, okay, more imaginative and all the things. So maybe in more creative, more imaginative means always you can assume that it has some incorrect chart, so incorrect result you may be getting. So more precise means it's a straightforward thing, so you can use more probably in the more precise or anything. So just I want to try to show you. And the model engine or the data engine which is running in this Bing is also a ChatGPT model only. So they have the Microsoft has partnered with the ChatGPT, and most probably backend it is using the ChatGPT model only. So you may be thinking that then searching in the ChatGPT or searching in the Bing would result in the same results. So it will not be like that. Here what I can say is in the Bing it is a more probably straightforward, it's a fine-tuned one. So here it is a fine-tuned one, so you may be getting some other result. In ChatGPT you may be getting a more elaborate result. So that is the difference between this Bing and the ChatGPT. Most probably the model which the Bing is using is same as the ChatGPT what it is trying to use. So this is our chart. So if you want to know more, if you want to have the more precise means, so here you can write it, and here you can write blog post about React. So I will write the same thing, blog post about React, and if I click on this one, so again it will try to give this time more precise straightforward chart it will try to give you. So this is all about the Bing. So how you will be using the Bing, so this is the main thing. And now we also has another one. So we understood about this balanced and the more precise. So here you'll be able to see the formatted one and all those things, right? So this is how we will be able to get it. And apart from this one chart, so I already told you, right, the search results means just like the Google search you will be having, whereas in here you will be able to get the chart. So for example, let's say that if you want to have the code or anything means, so you can write prime number program from 1 to 100. So if you try to write it here, if you press enter, so let's try to stop the recording, and here if I try to send it, now let's see that whether it will give you the program or not. So now here it is trying to write, sure, here is a simple Python program, and it is writing the Python program. So like this you will be able to get the Bing chart also. So most probably the same as the ChatGPT. And if you are using the Microsoft Edge, okay, if you are using the Microsoft Edge, so if you are in any other thing, so here you will be able to see a option at the top, and here also you will be able to see the chat. So this is a toolbar provided exclusively in the Microsoft Edge browser only. So here also this one you will be able to access this same thing, more creative, more balanced, more precise. So what is the thing you are trying to search? So here you can write blog post about AI. Now if I try to write blog post about AI, now it will give you the same thing, same how the chat is implementing. So here also in the Microsoft Edge, especially in the Microsoft Edge, so you will be having as a toolbar so that you can use this one also. And apart from this one, so we also have another thing. So let it write some data, then afterwards you'll see. Apart from this one, so here you'll be able to see, I will try to show you. Yeah, at the top you'll be able to see compose, insights. Insights means it will give you the updates and all those things. And compose is also one of the important feature or useful feature which we can use it in our day-to-day life. I will try to show you. So here I will stop the recording so that you will be able to get it. And if I go to the compose, so this synopsis, so you need to write the synopsis and how you need to get the data, okay, and you need to check whether you want it as an email or anything. So here need to finish task by tomorrow. So this is our synopsis. And now I want to have an email and it should be professional, okay, and it should be short or medium. So short, so let's say, and generate draft. Now it will try to create an email for you automatically. It will give you. So here, dear team, I am writing to remind you that we need to finish the task by tomorrow. This is very important deadline for our project, and we get. So here, this is it is writing a very simple way. So now if you want to add, so you can add it directly, add it to your site, means automatically it will create an email for you, okay, add to your site. So it will add to your site. Add to site means, so here it is going to add to site here. So you can copy, change dear team to hello. So here let's try to see what will happen. So hello, I am writing to remind you. So this is the thing, and you can copy this one and you can complete and you can write it in your mail. So this is how, this is also one of the things. So now if you want to have a blog post means, so here you can have a blog post and you can short generate. So now here it will create a blog post. So the same synopsis it will try to create here. So here see, it is trying to create a blog post. So like this it will be creating. And casual means, so here you can create. So like this, so you will be having a compose, so which will try to create this one. So this is also one of the important, not important, useful feature in the Microsoft, exclusive available in the Microsoft Edge. So this is the important feature, safe one. So this is all about the Bing thing which I know. So this Bing chart is also very much useful. So it has also a lot of features in this one. So whatever the features you want, whichever is easy for you or useful for you, you can use that one. So whether you can use the ChatGPT or otherwise you can use the Bing also, Bing chart also. So both are one and the same only. And another AI tool which is available in the internet is Google Bard. So the Google thing which we will discuss in the next video. I will try to show you. It's a simple and short. I will try to explain you. But this course is completely on the ChatGPT. So that's why I am not focusing on this Bing or in the Google Bard. Just I will give you an overview of this one. Hope you understand about this Bing thing. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So we have seen about the ChatGPT and also about the Bing chart. So now we have also another AI chatbot is available for us. That is nothing but Google Bard. So if you go to the Google, okay, google.com search engine, and if you search for the Bard here, BARD Bard, and you'll be able to see a Google Bard chat based AI tool from the Google. So now if you click on this one, so here you will be able to see bard.google.com, and you need to understand that this is still in the experiment mode. So this is still in the beta version. So it is so many updates will come in the future at the time of this recording. So this is the chatbot, this is the Bing available, sorry, this is the bot available. And here you can able to see it looks pretty same like a ChatGPT interface only. Here you will be able to see all the history and all those things, and here it is showing you some concise and all those things, and at the bottom you are having a prompt. Now if you go here at the top, you will be able to see the bot activity. So that is nothing but whatever the history is there, so it is trying to show you. And here you will be able to see the extensions, what are the extensions available, just like the ChatGPT plugins. And here you will be having the updates. So what are the updates that has been released for the Google bot. So here it's recommended to read it. So what are the updates you got it, so you can able to understand what are the updates that are newly added to the Google bot. Now here how this bot will be. So let's try to show you the simple example. Now here if you try to write a blog post about React, so you can ask anything. So if you try to ask here, compared to the ChatGPT and Bing, so Google bot is little bit faster. So at the first time it will take some time to get the data, but when it gets the data, it will immediately prints all the data at a time, instead of typing like something like that in ChatGPT, showing one by one, generating on the fly. So first it will try to generate and it will show you all the data. So here it has generated a blog post on the about the React.js. Now at the top you will be able to see an option is there, view other drafts also. If you click on this one, so you will be able to have draft 1, draft 2, draft 3. So that means 3 versions of this blog post it has been given. So if I click on this draft 2, so this is another one. So it will come within minutes, so it will not try to generate it again. It is giving you 3 versions of this blog post, so whichever is fine for you, you can take it. And if you want to click on this one, means it will regenerate the draft, so it will create another new one. So this is one feature that is available in the Google bot. And as you already aware of this one, so this is a chat bot, so it is a context aware, so it knows about the context what we are trying to write it. So here all these things are prepared, right? So now you can write it, give me shorter. So then it will give you the shorter version of this blog post, so you can able to understand so what is the previous conversation it has happened, and it will try to give you the shorter version of this one. So draft an email for this one. So draft an email to Leela. So let's assume. So it will try to prepare the email for the same topic and all those things. It will try to. So here, so it is the possible thing. So if you try to see here the drafts, you will be able to see. I need more info to draft an email to you. So to write the best email for you, you need to know. So what is the relation with so here it is asking. So here I will write prepare email to my friend David or anything. Okay. So if I try to write like this, so let's try to see what is the, so to write it. So here, so it is asking some of the things. So about the blog, we will say about the blog post. So we'll try to see. So like this you can search it, so you can do it whatever the thing. So it's pretty straightforward. So it is asking some of the questions and all those things, so I don't want to waste the time. So here you will be having all the blog posts. So here see, so here it has prepared the email. So like this it will be prepared, so you will be able to see the drafts. So most probably this is all about the bot thing which I know, so I have explained it to you. So that's it. In the next video what we will try to do is we will try to understand the difference between ChatGPT versus bot versus Bing. I will try to tell you in the brief on that video. So hope you understood about this Google bot also. Now we have learned about the ChatGPT. Now we have a pretty clear understanding about the ChatGPT, Google Bing chat, and also the Google bot. Hope you understand about this one. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So we are learning the course about the ChatGPT. So now we have learned about the basics of the prompt, how we need to give the prompts and all those things we have seen, and also we have seen about the chat plugins, and these are all the things we have completed. Now it's time for us to learn about the prompt engineering. So what is this prompt engineering? Prompt engineering means nothing but what I can say is the way how we chat to the ChatGPT. So the prompting, the message what we are trying to use, so there will be some good way of writing the prompts. So that scenario is called as a prompt engineering. So before entering into this prompt engineering concept, I want to tell you one important setting. That is nothing but here when you go into this here in your profile, and here you will be having an option something like custom instructions. So when you click on this custom instructions, I will try to little bit zoom it. Yeah. Now here the custom instructions, when you try to see, here it will be asking you about the how would you like ChatGPT to know about you to better provide better responses? So here I can say something like, I am a developer, okay, and also an online YouTuber. So like this, it needs to tell me. So like know about you. So here this is the thing which ChatGPT has to consider. Okay, so otherwise whatever the messages you want, you can also write. Where are you based, location based, and what do you do for work, what are your hobbies and interests, so what subjects can you talk about hours. So like this you can say all these things. And here this one is, how would you like to ChatGPT to respond? So here you will be able to see thought starters like formal or casual you want it, long or short responses you want it, how do you want to be addressed, should ChatGPT have opinions on topics or remain neutral, like this. So here we can say something like always reply in formal way. Okay, formal way, we can write it like this. And don't share your own opinions. So we can write it like this. So I don't want ChatGPT to share his own opinions, and it needs to reply in a formal way. So like this you can write it. So I am not saving this one all. So just I am trying to show you before chatting or anything, before chatting to the ChatGPT. So you can write it like this so that the ChatGPT keeps in mind whenever you start with a new chat. After saving this one, you need to start with a new chat. Whenever you are starting with a new chat, ChatGPT will keep in mind about these concepts and it will try to respond accordingly. So that is one instruction or one concept which I want to tell you. So fine. So now you have learned about these custom instructions. Now we need to learn about the prompt engineering. So prompt engineering means nothing but what I already told you, right? Creating a good prompts. So in order to create a good prompts, so we need to consider some concepts or some, what I can say is bullet points or anything. So we need to consider some concepts so that for making a good prompt. So normally I will try to explain you in a brief way. So here this is our thing, right? So normally it contains two main elements. When you are trying to prompt, it contains two main elements. So these are the two main elements. First one is the goal. So what is the thing you want to do it, and another one is context or some additional information. So whatever the name you want, you can say context or additional information. So goal means the thing what you read. So goal means, for example, if you want to write a Python code, write a code, okay, on prime numbers. So this is our, let's say this is our thing. So now here what is our goal? Code on prime numbers. Okay, so additional information and all those things. So context means, so code in JavaScript. Okay, and what you can say, so like this you can say, so time complexity or space complexity should be big of n. Okay, big O of n. So like this you can write some concepts, so the some constraints. So like this is the creating this is the concept which you need to understand. So additional information or context, so this one is again divided into two parts. So these are totally optional. So just I am trying to tell you. The first one is the role. Okay, first one is role. Role means, for example, here write a code on this one, right? So here role means, so we are telling to the ChatGPT, don't think as an AI, artificial intelligence. So think as, consider you are a developer. Okay, so this is the role. I am assigning the ChatGPT a role, and what it needs to do, it needs to code on prime numbers, and here the code should be in JavaScript and some constraints we are trying to give. So like this we need to write the good prompt engineering. Okay, so now we understood the context, right? So now I want to tell you the, before proceeding with a simple example, I will tell you the context. So this context again, so this context additional information, so it contains again some important concepts you need to keep in mind. These are completely optional. So first one is, we should prefer short or focused sentence. So whenever you are trying to write a sentence in the prompt engineering, it should be short and focused sentence. And we need to add important keywords. So we need to tell important keywords, and avoid unnecessary information. So we should avoid unnecessary information. unnecessary information. Okay, and we need to define the target audience. Define target audience, and the other is we need to define the target audience. What is the type of audience you need to target? And one other one is control the tone. So what you control tone means, what I can say is formal way or casual way or something like that, style and length. Okay, and the last one is the output format. So how you need to get the output format, like JSON you want it or text you want it, so you can also mention like this. These are the context. So these are all fully optional. So now whenever you are trying to write a prompt, so what you need to consider, first you need to assign the role. Okay, plus you need to tell the goal about what you are trying to do, and another one is the context. So here these two are completely optional. Role and context is completely optional, and what I want to tell is goal is the mandatory thing. So now I will try to show you one simple example using this prompt engineering. So how we can write it. For example, let's say that I want to give a feedback. Okay, I want to give a feedback to David. Okay, and I want to give it to manager, and it should be something like around 700 characters. It should not go more than 700 characters, and I will add some important keywords. That's it. So these are the things which I want to do. So now here let's try to write a good prompt engineering. So here I am writing the ChatGPT that you are a team leader. Okay, and goal, I want to tell the goal. So you need to give feedback to about David to manager. Okay, constraints. So we can write the constraints. So these are the constraints which you need to consider. So that means length should be 700 characters. Okay, or less. And another one is keywords. Cannot handle complex tasks. Okay, irregular to office. Okay, irregular to office, always chit chat with friends, irregular attendance. So like this we can give it. So these are the terms and conditions. No discipline. Okay, so like this. So this is the feedback which I want to give, and output will be the text, so there is no need to mention. And here write in formal way. Okay, so like this. So let's try to copy this entire thing and we will paste it in the ChatGPT. How we can get it? Now if you go into our ChatGPT here, and we are in the ChatGPT 4, let's go to ChatGPT 4, and I am pasting this one all. So you are a team leader, you need to give feedback about David to manager, and constraints are like this, and it is irregular to no discipline in a formal way. Now let's try to send it. Now see how ChatGPT takes these all constraints and it will give you the feedback. It is trying to read, analyze this all the prompt which I have given, and it is taking some time. Let it take some time. So here, dear manager, I am writing prior feedback regarding David's performance and conduct on our team. It has been observed that. So like this, it is giving it in a like this, right? So 700 characters or less. It has going more than, yeah, I think it has 700 characters. Or we let's try to see. Okay, let's see whether we are able to get it or not. So these are all 700 characters, I think, but we are not getting we are writing this one in a like this, right? So now let's see. So now for example, let's say that I will give something around 300 characters only. Let's say how it will look like. So whether it will decrease or not, we'll see. See, 300 characters, it has been decreased. So like this. Now for example, I want this one in a bullet way, means, so here I can write write in bullet points. Okay, and this should be around 500 characters. Now let's see whether it will write in bullet points or not. See, so it's look very nice, right? So this is how you need to give the prompt engineering. So this is what I want to explain you. So this is how we need to give the prompt engineering thing. So hope you understood about this concept. So this is how we will be doing the prompt engineering. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me to my channel. So please do support me to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So I will be telling you some few important concepts of which we can get good results using the ChatGPT. So this is also one type of prompt engineering only. So we have seen the different ways, right? So one way what we can say it is the 0 shot, 1 shot or a few shot prompting. So one concept is how we can get the better result. So 0 shot, 1 shot, few shot means what I can say is 0 shot means directly we can ask something like write a tweet on Happy New Year. So if you type like this, so it will give you a tweet like this. And this is directly a tweet which we are not giving anything. 0 shot means we are not giving any example. So now if you try to see here, the tweet which we are able to see by which the tweet which has given by the ChatGPT looks like, if you post it to somebody else, looks like that is not your tweet. So they can easily recognize that that is not your tweet. Why? Because the way of writing and all those things is completely different. So what you will try to do is you can give an example for this one. So for example, let's say that here I can write example. What I can say is, so following are the example tweets. Okay, don't use the content. So we can write it like this, something like, so just I am trying to explain you. Now here we can say that wish you a cheerful Happy New Year. So I can write it something like 1. Okay, just a simple example. So now let's try to see how it will try to take and it will do it. So now it will see here, see stepping in. So now it is trying to give you a tweet which by following this simple example. So this is called as a 1 shot tweet, 1 shot chatting. 0 shot means directly we are giving without any example, we are asking the goal. 1 shot means we are giving one example. And another one is the few shot. Few shot chatting means nothing but you are giving 2 or 3 examples. So for example here I will be giving another one like advanced, just I am giving advanced Happy New Year, may God bless you, or something like this. So just see how it will try to how it will give. Let's see. So now it is trying to regenerate the tweet which with the examples of your things. So here see, so like this. So this is how it is trying to give. So this is one way of, this is one concept of getting a good response from the ChatGPT. So this is one methodology. And another way which I want to tell you is the, so the another way is which I can say is the giving with a hints. Okay, so giving with a hints or something like not hints, so output templates or something like that. So for example I will try to give you examples. So these are all what I can say is examples which we can do it. So now for example let's say that I want to get, so here I will be writing what I can say is I need top 5 travel destinations. Okay, so this is the goal. Now if I try to ask the response, so it is giving you something like Paris, these are all the types it will be giving. So it is taking some Paris, Tokyo, Japan, it is trying to give the response. Let it give the response. So now what we got these all the response. Now I don't want the response in such a way, so just I want to have the location, best time to visit, and like this I want to have. So then what I can do here, so let's try to edit this one. Okay, so here I want the top 5 travel destinations, and the format should be format the response like this. Okay, and here you can say that location, it should be location, and best time to visit, and here what I can say is sunshine hours. Another one is average temperature. Okay, let's see what will happen. Or otherwise here I will write Celsius. Yes, Indians are more habituated to Celsius, right? So let's try to give the Celsius. Fine. Now let's see how the response will be. Now it is trying to do searching top travel destinations, and it should format the response like this. The response should come like this. So let's see. See, here it is trying to give Rome, Italy. Best time to visit like this. Sunshine hours, average temperature. And this type of thing also you didn't like it. For example, let's say that. So now this type of also you didn't like it. Then what you can do it is the example. You can give an example. Example will be example should example example. Let's say that example. Let's say we'll take this one location. We will try to give some other thing, Hyderabad or anything. Okay, best time to visit is January to March, and here sunshine hours is 10 hours, let's say, and average Celsius is 28 degrees. Okay, that's it. Now let's see how it will try to show you. So I want to have like this only, location Hyderabad, like this only I want to have. So how it will give the response, let's see. It is trying to give location, best time to visit, and like this is, it depends on how we can do it and all those things. So we can enhance this one also. We can enhance the what I want to say is the question, how we need to ask it. So I will try to enhance this question once. So we will try to enhance this one. An example output should be like this. Okay, so we'll try to ask the same thing. Let's see how it will be. Format the response like this, right? So we can also write format your response like this. Let's see how it will try to do. Again, it is doing search with the Bing. So how it will try to do it, response. Let's see. So this all depends how you can do it. So here it is trying to give the same way only. Okay, fine. So now you understood, right? So how you want to get it. So this is how we can get the output. So this is one way. So giving the output template. So how you want to get it, output template, and so that the example of output will be like this. So this is one way how you can get it. And another way which I want to tell you is summarizing the article. Okay. So summarizing the article is nothing but, for example, let's say that I have an article, okay, which I want to summarize this article. So how we can do it is, let's go into this one. So here what I will do is I will copy this summarized article. Just I have copied it. I have a summarize. So here let's go to the new chart. Yeah, here I will tell in such a way that you are an AI assistant, let's say Zoom, that specializes in summarizing, in creating, not creating, summarizing articles. Okay, articles. So now summarize the below article. I am asking that summarize the below article, and here I will be pasting all the article. Okay, so I am pasting the article, summarize the above article starting like this. So here I am telling that so let's try to summarize the article. So here I have given something like you are an AI assistant that specially summarize the below article. So just I have given summarizing the below article. So it is trying to give the summarize this article. Okay, so it is giving you some summarized points. So let it give. And here what I want to do is I want to add some more data. So here I will write in such a way that I want to start with some text. So here summarize the above article starting like this, the key concepts are like this. So the article should start with this word. So now if you try to see here, it will start like this only, the key concepts are, and it will start showing this article. So like this we can also get the correct proper response writing like this. Now if you try to see here, another thing which I want to explain is before closing this one. So here we are able to see from where the article is starting and from where the article is ending. You will be able to sometimes the ChatGPT will get confused from where this actually the article is starting and where actually the article is ending. So for that one, what we can do is we can edit this one, and here so we can add 3 double quotes like this, or otherwise you can also add 3 dashes like this. So 3 double quotes, so that will be indicating that ChatGPT the article is starting from here, and at the end you can end it with 3 double quotes like this. So in between these 3 double quotes, whatever the content is there, so consider this one as an article and you summarize this article. We can say like this. Now if you click on save and submit, so then the same output will come. So like this. So this is how, these are the some more important concepts where for getting the good prompts, for getting the good response from the ChatGPT. So these are some of the concepts. So what I will try to tell you is, so these are the different ways how we can make the ChatGPT to get a good replies or the good responses, so that it will be very useful for us in our daily life. Hope you understood about these some of the concepts. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So now we are learning about the prompt engineering. So we have seen different types of prompt engineering, like few short programming, one giving the examples, or otherwise giving the format or output templates, or otherwise giving the hints and all those things we have seen. And also when we want to summarize the article, so we have given how we can separate the instruction from the content. These are all the things we have seen it. Now apart from closing this one, so I want to explain you other 2 concepts which we will be using more often while prompting. That is nothing but, first one is asking the question before answering the prompt. So here whenever the ChatGPT wants to answer the reply, so whenever it is giving answer, so if it is not clarity, if it doesn't have any clarity on the topic, then it should ask some questions, so to get the full clarity about that goal what we have given it. So if it doesn't ask any questions or anything, means it will prepare its own opinions, the data and all those things, right? So if it has any doubts or anything, just take clarity from the user, so that using that all the feedback, so it needs to prepare the response. So that is the thing which it needs to prepare. That is called as an ask before answering. So for example, let's say that I will show you one simple thing, so of which you can be able to understand the thing concept. So now I want you to for example, let's say that one second, yeah, so let's say that it is an experience. So let's write code in such a way that, so I think hopefully everyone is able to see. I can't move this one to the top. So okay, let's write this one in the notepad, so that afterwards we can paste it. Notepad, I will write in this one. So here in the chart prompt I am writing here at the first I will write you are an experienced travel. So I am giving role to the travel blogger with a focus on nature. Okay, so this one. So now you are an experienced travel blogger with a focus on nature. Now I want to have the goal. Your goal is to write a blog post about I think so many people know about the Mulyangiri peak, which is available in the Chikmagalur. I think I will ask about the Mulyangiri peak in Karnataka. Okay, so that is the goal of this one. Okay, so this is the goal, and what I want to do, I want to give some constraints. The post should be should be no longer than 750 characters. Okay, and here this is the thing which we will be giving commonly. And now what I want to do, so before now if I try to copy this one, and if I go to the output, so for example here if I pasted this one, same thing, and let's press enter. So let's see, hey, what will happen. Yeah, so now let's see what is it happening. So here it is directly writing the thing. So we haven't given sufficient data, but it is still writing the data. So now here what I want to do is, so whenever it is trying to answer the data, I want to ask, it needs to ask some question. So here what I can do is, so here I can write in such a way that before answering, okay, I want you to ask, I want you to first ask anything ask for any extra whatever thing. So just it's a formal way I am telling, information that helps you produce a better result. So just something like this. So here I am telling that, okay fine, you are preparing the blog post and all those things is fine. Before this one, before answering and all those things, I want you to ask the questions. So here let's see whether it will ask you the questions or not. To craft a compelling informative page, I would like to gather some additional details. So it is asking that additional details. So in order to prepare the blog post, it is asking some additional details. So like this it is better, right? So the target audience. So what is your target audience? It is asking you this one, target audience. So the target audience are nature lovers and trekking, or hikers or hiking or anything. So what I can write, anything hikers, what we will say, hikers or trekking. Okay, next one, what it is asking, so specific want to highlight means, so what I can say is it's near trekking. Okay, highlight peak beauty, trekking, these things. Okay, and next one is personal experience. So we don't have any personal experience. So tone and style, so it should be in formal friendly way. Okay, friendly way, any recent changes or anything. So that's it. So let's try to let's see what it will try to give the answer. Thank you for the detail. Based on that, I am giving the information. Here we go. So here it is writing Trekkers Paradise in Karnataka Scott. So now it is trying to give you the exact answer. So this one is called as an ask before answering. So ChatGPT, before answering you any blog post or anything, if you are feeling something like you haven't given sufficient information or sufficient data, and if you are feeling like that means, then you can ask this one in the prompting itself. Before answering, I want you to ask if any extra information needed for you or anything to give you a better result. So like this, we can give the better result, right? So this is one way how we can use this ChatGPT. So this is one way of writing. This is one way of concept. Actually, I want to say is this is one way of concept. So now one way is you can give some examples, right? So I can give some examples. For example, previous video we have seen when we want a tweet or anything means we can give some example tweets how my way of writing the tweet will be, so that the tweet also will come in the same manner only. Or otherwise ChatGPT ChatGPT gives its own tweet means, then the tweet can be able to understand easily that it was not written by us. So this type of constraints will be there, so that ChatGPT we can give more and more input. If you are trying to give more and more input to the ChatGPT, that much efficient we can get the response. So this is what I want to tell you. So that's it guys about this one. So hope you understood about this concept. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, I want to tell you about the another concept of prompting, that is nothing but perspective prompting. So what is this perspective prompting? For example, let's say that I will show you directly with a simple example. For example, let's say that I want to have a 3-day travel plan trip to New Delhi. So how you will try to do? So here I will be asking the ChatGPT. So I need a 3-day travel plan trip to New Delhi. Okay. So I want to have a 3-day travel. So here we need to write it like this. So here we can ask like this, or otherwise we can say create a new 3-day travel plan trip to New Delhi. So let's try to see how it will try to plan. Let's click on this one. So it is trying creating a 3 days. So here day first what you need to do, and day 2, day 3, so how you need to do. So like this it is giving. So let it try. So it is giving all the 3 days how you need to plan. So like this it is giving. So it's very nice, right? So tomorrow whenever you are planning for any trip or anything, so you can ask ChatGPT and ChatGPT will plan according to this one. So here it has given fine. Now what I want to do is, so this is a perspective that ChatGPT is planning as a 3-day travel plan trip to New Delhi. Let's say that from Hyderabad. We'll try to see from Hyderabad. Now what it will try to do? So here first from catching the morning flight like this everything. So arrive in New Delhi. So check out your hotel like this. Okay. So here like this. So it is planning everything. Cultural immersion, everything. So whatever the thing you want to do, day 1, day 2, day 3, everything it is planning. So tomorrow if you are planning for any trip or anything, means you can plan it like this with ChatGPT. Now I think by seeing this one you are getting wide variety of thoughts in your mind how we can use this ChatGPT. So now it is planning according to this one. So now this is one perspective. So what is this perspective? It has no perspective. Just it is creating a standard way of travel plan list. So this is one perspective. Now we can give another perspective. For example, let's say that I am a tourist guide. Okay. So I am a tourist guide. So now now I need to tell to the ChatGPT that you need to think that you are a tourist guide and you need to develop 3-day tourist trip from New Delhi to New Delhi from Hyderabad for 5 people or anything, something like that. So here we can say here I can write something like you are a tourist guide. Okay, tourist guide, create a new 3-day tourist trip or anything, tourist plan, anything, whatever the thing, tourist plan from to New Delhi from Hyderabad for 5 people or anything. So now the entire perspective will change. So now the ChatGPT will give you the plan according to the what I can say is according to the tourist guide. So now here it is telling you how we can plan according to the tourist guide. So this is how it will planning. So now you can give the perspective. So whatever the perspective you want, you can give it to the ChatGPT. Now the ChatGPT will plan according to this one. Okay. So that is how it will be doing. So now first one is that doesn't have any perspective. Now it has a perspective that it is a tourist guide. So we can ask so many things like let's say that write about pros and cons of flights. Okay. So now I am asking the advantage of and disadvantage of flights. So now it is giving you the pros, and also in the same scenario it will also give you the disadvantages also. So the ChatGPT can take the 2 ways. So this is how we can use the ChatGPT. So now this is called as a perspective prompting. So now you will be assigning a role, something like it's a role only. You are assigning a role and you are asking the ChatGPT to prepare this one, to prepare the data response. So this is called as a perspective planning. So now I will try to, so before closing of this session, so I want to write some data. So I want to create a CV. CV means modern CV resume. I want to create a resume. So let's try to create it. So now here I will create. So here I am writing. So now I am giving a role. You are an experienced web developer, okay, and has vast knowledge in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so this is the role I have given. Now I want to create, now goal, create a modern CV, create a modern CV website. We need to have a website, so HTML thing. So below are the following details. So just I will write all the details. So now create a modern CV HTML, anything website or also HTML only, right? So now first one, main header. I want to have a main header with image and my name. My name is Leela webdev. So we will have it like this. And the second one is a section about my experience. So we can write it like this. And what is the experience is, so let's say that department head, we will write it whatever we want. Department head, company 1. So we have worked in 2019 to 2022, let's assume. And here I worked as lead developer. Okay, now here I will be writing from 2015 to 2019, and here this one will be a company 2, let's assume company 2. And the another one is, let's say, developer, so basic junior developer, and we are working in company 3. And here 2010 to 2015. So this is the experience we will be writing for this one. So fine, right? Now what I want to do, so this is completed, and I want to have a second one, so a third one, a section. So we are writing about my skills. So I want to write about my skills. So that one is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So which I have about 15 years of experience. Okay, 15 years experience. So this one is one thing. And another one which I want is Node.js experience, which I have 6 years experience. So this is the thing which we need to write it. I want my skills highlighted with styling. Okay, so I want my skills highlighted with styling. Now give me the HTML and CSS code in one file. So otherwise it will give CSS and all those things in separate file. For this minimal CV or website with the above mentioned details. Okay, so this is the input I am trying to give. So what I am trying to give, so just I am giving the role that you are an experienced web developer and have a vast knowledge in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Create a modern CV website. Below are the following. First, it needs to contain a main header, image and my name. And the next section is about my experience. I have given the experience, and section about my skills, and give me the HTML code I am trying to tell. So let's click on this one. So it will be preparing the data. So now it has started writing the CSS code. So it is going on writing the CSS code. So by the time what we will try to do is HTML online compiler. So we will try to search for this HTML online compiler, and this one is not looking nice. We'll go to here and we'll paste this file into HTML and we'll see the output for this one. Okay, here we'll try to see, and let's see. So it has given the entire HTML and CSS. So let's try to copy this code. Okay, and here I will paste it entire thing, and you'll see, so it has given you the minimal. So now we can paste your image tag here, link here, and this is how it will be giving you. So now what is the main thing left out is, so you need to provide the correct input to the ChatGPT, and it will give you the possible better response for you. So just I have given you a simple example how you can prepare your CV in the ChatGPT. Hope you understood about this concept. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So in this video, we will learn about the three types of prompting. That is, one is contextual prompting, and another one is emotional prompting, and the last one is the layering prompting. So what is these different ways of prompting? The techniques we'll try to see. The first one we will learn is the contextual prompting. So what is this contextual prompting? So what is this contextual prompting means? So whenever you want to write an article or anything, so we will be giving you the chat. We need to give to the ChatGPT. Don't prepare on your own. So take these type of context or the messages into the consideration and prepare an article for this one. So if I try to show you with example, then you will understand. So here I will write summarize. I will try to press enter. Yeah, now I will stop this one. Yeah, here what I want to do is, so let's say that we want to create an article. Okay, so summarize the evolution of cricket in evolution of the cricket in the sports. So how the cricket has been evolved in the sports. So now I want to summarize this evolution. Now what I want to do, so when I click on this one, so it will summarize how the cricket has been, when it was been invented, and when this one gone, when is the first match conducted. Like this it will go on summarize. But I want to write the article in such a way that also I am giving the context for this one. Also evaluate the impact of cricket on other sports. Okay, so how this cricket has impacted on other sports. So I am asking that how the cricket impact has been affected on the other sports. Now another one what I want to do is, so I want to give some more context also. Consider the current shift towards, so like this we can write current shift towards 2020 cricket in your response. And how the test cricket faded because of 20 cricket. So these are the context I want to do. So when it is trying to summarize the article, so just what I want to do is, so don't simply tell about the cricket, how when it was discovered, and what is the first match it has been conducted, in which stadium it has been conducted, and what are the sports, in which year it was invented. So those are all the things I don't want it. So how the impact of the cricket on other sports, so how it has impacted other sports, and consider the current shift towards the 20 cricket. So now how the current cricket is over leaning to the 20 cricket, in your response I am asking. And also I am telling that how the test cricket got faded because of the 20. So like this I am trying to. So the context, I am giving the context also. So if I click on save and submit, now it will try to prepare the article in keeping these all the things in mind. So that is the main thing. So here see, test cricket, the game's longest for one day cricket. So like this it is trying to give formulation of rules, impact on the test cricket. The rise of the 20 cricket has led to the decline in the popularity of test cricket. So now it is trying to give you these all things. So here it is the rise of the 2020 cricket while diminishing the presence of, so like this it is trying to give. So this is how, this is called as a contextual prompting. So now here what you are trying to give, so you are trying to give the context, so don't deviate to other things. So be in this context only. So when you are trying to prepare an article or anything, so these are the context which you need to be in, so while preparing the response. So this is one way of prompting. So this is contextual prompting. Now the second one which I want to tell you is the simple one, that is an emotional prompting. So what is this emotional prompting? Now for example, let's say that article, will try to do article and we'll keep, yeah. Now here for example, let's say that emotional prompting means for example, think me as a customer. Okay, think me as a customer. I have a purchased a product, let's say laptop. I have purchased a laptop in some website like Amazon or Flipkart or anything. In one website I have purchased it. Now while shipping, the laptop got broken. I received a damaged product. Okay, so now I will so now the company, so think me as a company. So I have shipped a product to the customer, but while shipping the product got damaged. So the customer has posted an email for us. So aggressively he has posted an email. Now the company has to post a email, post the response. So now we need to mention the details, and we need to prepare the response by the company. So how we can prepare the response? Let's say, see here I am write the email response to the following customer complaint. So customer complaint. Okay, so this is the thing. So now what is the thing I am doing? So write it. So we are now the company email response we need to prepare to the following customer complaint. So I am preparing a complaint now. Now what is this complaint? What the customer has given? So he has given your products are garbage. So he has given aggressive mode. The new laptop I purchased one day before purchased has broken. So whatever thing, one day before it was shipped. So just I will file a complaint. Okay, so this is the overall summary of the message what the customer has given. So when drafting the message, when drafting the response, so I want to take the aggressive mode. So why? Because he has mentioned, the customer has mentioned that our products are garbage. So this will affect the other customers also. So here the emotional I am taking, take the aggressive mode. So now let's see how this ChatGPT will try to give. So here, urgent product quality concern. Thank you for reaching out. However, I must address a fundamental inconsistency in complaint. It's logically impossible for the laptop. So it's an aggressive mode. I recommend reevaluating the events leading up to the discoveries. So here, our product undergo rigorous quality checks and all those things. You still believe there is damage before? Please provide evidence such as boxing, like this. Okay. So now we are targeting the customer that, so our product is nice and you are telling it's a garbage. So we are committed to customer satisfaction, like this. Now for example, let's say that the same thing I want to go take the sentiment mode. So I want to take the sentiment mode, taking customer into account. Okay, so I want to taking customer into account. Now you see the what I can say is the mail will be different. Immediate action to your concern. So I hope this message finds you well. I am reaching out your address. So I want to express my sincere apologies for the inconvenience and frustration you have incurred. Upon reviewing regarding laptop, it seems there might be misunderstanding or an error at the timeline of events. As per record, the product was shipped to you in functional state. So now we are telling to the customer that so like this. So these are the steps we can do it. So now we are cooling the customer. So the customer will get cool. The previous message was in aggressive mode, that the company was also in a serious thing, that the feedback which the customer has given is in what I can say is not a nice one. So like this, so we can ask the ChatGPT based on the emotional. So this is called as an emotional prompting. Now you hope you understand about this emotional prompting. So how we need to respond to this email. Now the last one which I want to explain you about is the laddering prompting. So what is this laddering prompting? Now laddering prompting means, what I can say is, for example, let's say that if when you want to achieve a complex complex task, when you want to achieve a complex task, so we need to complete it step by step. So we need to divide that complex task into a simple task. So by combining those all the simple tasks, this complex task will be completed. So this is called as an laddering prompting. I will try to tell you a simple example. Now here I am writing create a login HTML form with email and password as input. So this is our first step. Okay, so now it will create a HTML form, simple HTML code it is created. So here you are having an email and password, everything, you got an HTML form. Now I want to write the validations for this form also. So now what I can do, so write the validations for the login form. So this is the second step what I want to do. So now it is right, it will try to write the validations for the same login form. So now it is trying to write the validations. Let's see what it will try to do. HTML code, and it is writing the validations from. So it is taking the login validations. So okay, so where is the script file? Okay, it is giving an external link file. So we will try to I will ask it to write in the same form only. Write the validations to the login form in single file, both. I'll try to do it, we'll see. So it is giving an external JS file also, so just we'll see. See, now it is writing the same thing in the HTML file only. Now we have achieved the login also. So it is trying to create the login form, and also it has created validations also. Now what I want to do is, for the same thing I want to submit an API request upon form submitting. So here create a post request when the form is submitted with login data. So now I am creating a post request also. So now we are achieving these all the things step by step, you try to understand. So now our main goal is, so to create a login form I need to create a post request, and validations, everything need to be completed. First we have created an HTML form, and then we have added the validations, then afterwards we are creating the post request. Now here see, it is trying to check the validations and everything. So it is writing the validations, everything it is writing here. So now it is, what is this? This one is not writing the validations or what? We will ask with validations. See, sometimes it will try to do okay with validations. So like this we will try to achieve it step by step. So this is how I want to tell you. So this is how I want to tell you about this one all. So now, so here function post request and all those things it is writing. So this is called as a laddering prompting. I have shown you a simple example. So this is not a very good example also, but I want to tell you. So I hope you, the main concept, the funda has reached to you. So laddering prompting, step by step we will achieve. This is one type of way of prompting. So now in this video we have learned about the contextual prompting, emotional prompting, and also the laddering prompting. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So we have learned about the prompt engineering, the different ways of prompting we have seen it. So there are also different ways. So what I want to tell you is so there are also different ways. So I have explained you the things which we will be using most common. Or otherwise, if you want, you can also ask the ChatGPT also. So you can ask something like you are so same thing, you are, let's assume that you are an experienced ChatGPT user. Okay, so here we can say that your aim is to write the best possible prompts in order to get the possible responses. Okay, so we can write it like this. In order to get the, let's try to write it here so that we can able to see at the top only. In order to get the possible results. Okay, now I am asking that give me the list of top 10 useful ChatGPT prompting techniques. Okay, prompting techniques. And if you want, you can also ask the you can also give some examples also, like one shot, few shot, which we have written, right? So if you want, you can also copy paste. I have written already. at the bottom. So here we can ask like here is an example like contextual prompting. If you click here, and it will give you all the possible ways of ChatGPT prompting techniques. Like here it is giving you some examples and all. Specificity in questions means ask me before or something like that. And see, ask precise and detailed questions to get more focused answers. So now here it will be asking something like this. So like this you can ask ChatGPT itself that what are the different ways of prompt engineering and all those things. So this is one thing which I want to tell you. So before closing up this ChatGPT and all those things, so let's move on to the another topic. That is generating an image using the ChatGPT. So can we generate the image using the ChatGPT? Yes, in ChatGPT we can generate the image using another large language model or using an open AI another model, that is nothing but DALL-E. So DALL-E is an another product from the OpenAI. So it is not a part of the ChatGPT, but here it will use the ChatGPT prompting to generate the image. Let me turn your imagination into an imagery. So that is DALL-E. So this is not, unfortunately this is not available for the free users like ChatGPT 3.5. It is available only for the Chat Plus users. Okay, so this is one thing which I want to explain you. So what is the use of this DALL-E? So this DALL-E, whatever the thing you chat with the ChatGPT, just like the prompting, whatever the prompting you will do, it will convert this one, it will convert the text, whatever the text you have used, that one into an image. So that is main thing. And this one, so is there any alternatives other than DALL-E means? So yes, there are other alternatives like Bing Chat and also the Mid Journey. So if you try to see here Bing Chat, if you go here Bing Chat, okay, so here in the ChatGPT you will be able to see an upload button. So you can also upload your own buttons, sorry, your own image to generate the imaginary. So here you will be able to see Bing AI, and here you will be able to see the chat. So whenever you find an here upload button, so this is an add an image. So whenever you find like this means, so then it can create an imaginary. Now this one is a free source. As I already told you, right, ChatGPT has a deal with the Bing AI has a deal with the ChatGPT, and the DALL-E is available for this one also. Whereas here DALL-E is not a freeware, it's a commercial one. So whoever are having ChatGPT Plus users, so they can able to access this DALL-E. So this is one thing which I want to explain you. So other than this Bing Chat and ChatGPT, we have also another alternative, that is Mid Journey. So we have a whole series about this Mid Journey. I will try to explain you about this Mid Journey, how to generate the images and what is the use of the Mid Journey. I will try to explain you. But here we need to understand about the DALL-E. Now we understood about the DALL-E and all those things. So now what I want to tell you, what I want to tell you is, so how can we generate an image here? So here we can ask whatever the thing you want to ask. So here I am create a dog image with hat on head. So just I am asking that, not God image, dog image. Sorry. So dog, I want a dog image with a hat on the head. So now if you press enter, so the DALL-E, by taking the input, whatever the input you have added here, so it is trying to generate an image. So here it will generate the image with the information that you have given. So this is all entirely is a commercial one, it's not a freeware. So now it is generating image, let it generate. So it will take some time to generate the image. So why? Because it is creating a dog image and it will create a hat on the head. So it is created. So now you will be able to see a dog with a hat on the head. Here are the two images of friendly looking golden retriever wearing a colorful hat. Okay, so like this you will be having, or otherwise you can have Doberman, something you will be having it, right? Let's see how it will try to generate it. So these are the different ways. So you can give whatever the prompting techniques that we have learned. You can give all the prompting. That's all you can use the prompting to generate the image. I will explain you those all things also. So same thing, Bing Chat also will create an image. Let's try to see after seeing this image how it will try to create. So the same text I will try to add and I will try to generate the image. Cannot encode issues Doberman dog wearing a hat. Unfortunately, I was unable to produce image. I have any other requests or please. Okay, fine. Let's leave it. So we will try to have a dog only. So I don't want to go too much. Okay. So now here it is creating an image, and let's go and ask the ChatGPT also. So I am asking the ChatGPT also with more balanced one. So this type of mode I am enabling it, and I will try to create that. So it is creating the image, and here also it is it has created the image. So these are the two images which it has created. Yeah, here golden retriever with fedora on its hand. So here if you try to see, and Bing chart is also trying to create, this is a freeware, so Bing chart is freeware, and here you will be able to see the dog with a hat on his head, and here at that bottom you will be able to see that it is powered by DALL-E. Now here you will be able to see that is powered by DALL-E 3, it is powered. So here ChatGPT also is the DALL-E, but you may be expecting that why the two images are different. So it depends. So ChatGPT, so these all software and all those things differs. So that is a deal between the Microsoft and the ChatGPT. And another one, what I want to tell you is what I want to ask you is so how can we do? So I want to explain it more means. So here you can so let's try to ask another type of thing. So here I am telling, first I am assigning a role. So you are a photographer. Okay, you are a photographer. So create a dog image with a hat on your head. Behind the dog there should be Taj Mahal. Okay, something like this I'll ask. So we can give all the things. Colors should be, we'll ask variety one, so something like pink and bluish. Okay, bluish, whatever it may be. So let's try to see how it will try to generate the same thing. We will try to copy and paste it in the Bing chart also, whether we can get the same type of output or not. So we can ask here also. So now let's see what it will try to do. So here also it is creating an image, and here also it is trying to create an image. Okay, so it is not a photographer, something like that it is saying. Okay, we can stop the recording. So let's try to you are a Da Vinci. Okay, so you are a Da Vinci. So we'll try to ask it. So now, okay, let's stop this one also. So this is asking too many questions, so you'll not assign a role to this guy. So you'll ask create a dog image and all those things. So let's try to see whether it will create it or not. Sorry, but I'm not asking those all things, right? Why this one is asking again and again it is asking, I don't know. New topic, we'll go to a new topic. Okay, let's copy this one, and here it has created already. See how it has created. And now whereas Bing chart is finding some difficulties to create an image. So now I have asked to create an image. So I will try to create that. Now it is creating. Let's see whether how the images will differ. So these are the images which you will be able to see. See, pink and bluish color it is able to generate it, and whatever the data you will try to give, and it will try to generate the images. So this is how it will be creating. And whereas in the Bing chart also, now you will be able to see it has created something like this. So this is about the DALL-E, how to generate the images and all those things. So hope you understood about this DALL-E. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. Now in this video, what we will try to do is, so we are trying to create the images using the DALL-E, right? So DALL-E also has some limitations and the problems. I will try to show you those limitations and problems, how the DALL-E will behave. For example, let's say that here I am trying to give the example. For example, create a dog image. Okay, create a dog image, and where it needs to create wearing a hat. Okay, wearing a hat, and it should be in front of the Taj Mahal. So this is the requirement. Okay, there also should be a parrot at the top of the Taj Mahal. at the top of the Taj Mahal. Okay, and the colors should be bluish. So bluish. So like this we can say. So here we can ask the DALL-E, ask any questions you have that allow anything that allow you to generate a better result before proceeding. So anything, whichever, however it may be, so you can ask like this. So this is the thing which I am trying to ask. So let's see how the DALL-E will try to do it. So now it is creating the image. So whatever the information we have given is fine, it seems. So it is trying to create an image. Okay, let it create an image. So what is that image I am trying? So I want to have a dog image wearing a hat, and it should be in front of the Taj Mahal. There also should be a parrot at the top of the Taj Mahal. So the parrot should be there at the top of the Taj Mahal, and the colors it needs to use is the bluish color. Now if you try to see here, so now the thing what has happened. So what is the things I have given. So here the parrot should be at the top of the monument, not at the top of the hat, dog hat. It should not be. But here this is the limitation and the problem with the DALL-E. Now if there are two different subjects, here the subjects are dog and the parrot, two different subjects are there. So if you are trying to mention the two different subjects, then the DALL-E will get confused. So might be it is thinking the hat and also the parrot as the hat. So it is trying to keep at the top of the dog. So now we can chart with this one. So looks like parrot is at the top of the hat. It should be at the top of Taj Mahal. So if you try to ask the question, so now let's see what it will try to do. So like this you can enhance your image using the DALL-E. So you should be very careful, it has a limitations. So whenever you are trying to give an image or anything, so you need to be more precise. Now it is again creating another image. Let's see that whether the parrot will shift to the monument or not, or otherwise it will be in the top of the dog only. So let's try to see. It may take some time. So that is the reason I am telling that this is the limitation and the problem which we have in the DALL-E. So whenever you are trying to generate an image, so it should be very careful. Now if you try to see here, the first image is wrong, and the second image looks like it is at the top of the Taj Mahal, but still it is somewhat looking odd, right? So now we can ask the second image looks nice. Can you make the parrot little bit? Can you make the parrot smaller? So we are saying that the second image looks nice. So can you make the parrot smaller? So now it will take the second image and it will try to make the parrot small. So let's see whether it will try to create it or not. So this is the problem you will be having. So now it has again the first image is at the top of the hat only. Now let's see whether we can able to achieve it or not. So now it has created the image, somewhat looks fine, but the parrot has not become smaller. So these are the limitations which I would like to tell you. So I don't want to go too much into this one. Sometimes the results may get differ. So with the parrot, so here. So that's it guys about this one. So I don't want to go little bit deep into this one. So this is the limitations you'll be getting. The parrot has not become smaller, so little bit smaller, but it should be still smaller. So fine, let's leave it up to that one. So now you understood about the limitations and the problems of the DALL-E. When you are trying to give different subjects, then the DALL-E will get confused which one need to take as the main subject. So the second thing which I want to mention you in the DALL-E is not only this type of images, we can also create an what I can say is aspect ratio. You can also mention the aspect ratio to the images in order to get it. For example, let's say that create a photo realistic image wide angle, we will try to say wide angle 16:10 photorealistic image of a coal mine with, so I want a coal mine with green trees as surroundings. Let's try to see. So what type of image you will be getting? So surrounding, spelling mistake or what? Okay, so let's try to see. So I want to have a wide angle 16:10 photorealistic image. So let's see that whether it can be able to create it or not. So like this we can also create the photorealistic so wide angle images. So you can have an angle, image angle, aspect ratio. So like this you can ask it, so anything you can ask it. So now I have asked about the wide angle, and also the aspect ratio I have asked is the 16:10. Let's see that whether it can able to generate the coal mine or not. We'll see. So these are the different types how you can make use of this DALL-E. So most of the time, so you need to be very precise. That is the one which I can explain you. So now if you try to open this one, so here this is the coal mines surroundings, you are having greeneries like this. So this is one way which you can get this type of things. Okay, so I hope that you understood about this concept also. So like this we can also give the wide angle thing also. And not only this one, so before closing I want to tell you that we can also generate the logos or the vector images. Those all things also we can generate it. So here we can ask something like create a vector or otherwise flat vector image showing the group of students. Okay, showing the group of students learning the programming. Each one should have the laptop. Okay, so this is the vector image which I am trying to create it. Oh sorry, spelling mistake is there I think. Let's try to have. Okay, let's try to this one. So let's see whether it can able to generate it or not. So I am asking a flat vector image, so that you, if you want to have white background or transparent background, anything you can mention it. So it will try to give the image DALL-E. Let's see that we have vector image. So you can take it in the Photoshop and you can do modifications and you can use it in your website. You can also generate the logo and all those things you can do it using the DALL-E. So let's try to see what type of image it will generate. So this is the, so now you got a group of students in the laptop. So they have the laptop in their they have the laptop with their hands and they are able to see. This is how you will be able to get the vector images. You can do it. So now hope you understood about this concept. These are the concepts which I want to tell you. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So in this video we will learn some of the techniques that we can use for generating the images in the DALL-E. So we have learned what is a DALL-E and how we can generate the images in the DALL-E, and how sometimes DALL-E get confuses for generating the images. Then all those things we have observed it. Not only the generating the image, we can also using the DALL-E. If you are in the DALL-E, so here I have pressed the DALL-E, right? We are in the DALL-E. When you are in the DALL-E, we can also have the blog post or content or anything you can have it. For example, let's say that, so you are an travel blogger. Okay, so here I am asking, now let's try to stop here. Yeah, so you are a travel blogger and here I can ask that write an article explaining about the tourist place, let's say Hampi in Karnataka. Okay, explain about the nature, spiritual nature, spiritual and the temples in Hampi. So just I am asking to write an article. So here let's see that how it will write the article. Now here it will exploring the enigmatic Hampi, so which ancient temple. So here it is writing all the things about. So this is in the DALL-E. We can also write the articles like this. Not only the articles. Now it is telling about the all those things, right? Virupaksha temple, Vitla temple, and other temples like this. It is giving nature, adventure, and all those things. It is giving. Now let's complete this article. Then afterwards I will try to ask. So in conclusion, so here it is telling about the total thing. So fine. So we got this one, right? So create, here I am asking, so I am not asking anything. Create a banner image supporting the article. Okay. So now it will also create the banner image supporting the article. So for this image, for this article, so I am asking to create an image. Now automatically it will create the Hampi image. So it will create the image on its own. So regarding this article, so what it is, article is explaining about the Hampi, a tourist spot. So it will create the image. Let it create the image so that you will be able to observe it. So here what we can do is in DALL-E, so you can ask for any content or anything, and the DALL-E will create the image based on the content. So you need to understand. So here you will be able to see the Hampi type of things. So this is how we can able to generate the images in what I can say is using the content based also. So that is one thing which I want to explain you. And another thing which we can do it is, so for example, let's say that create a photo with create a photo of stop sign. So if you want to have something like content, so in the image means, for example, I want to have a stop sign photo, so it will create a photo like this. So here let's try to see it. So you will be able to have this content in the image. So stop, it will try to write the stop and it will generate the image. So like this you can also get an image of the content. So the content, if you are having this, you see here you will be able to get a stop. For example, let's say that if you are having somewhat like create a photo of a sign, let's say I like cookies. So this content I want to have it in an image. So now if you try to see here, let's see how it will try to generate it. So like this also you can have it. So now if we try to generate it, it will take some time to generate. Let it create. See here it has generated the photo of some I like cookies. But the problem, if you try to observe carefully, the content I have given the spelling of cookies, and here the cookies, it is we are having double I, and here we are having double K. So that means the spelling is mistake. So here, so that means the DALL-E we cannot rely on to generate the image which contains a content. So if you are having a content and if you are depending on that one to generate the content, means we cannot depend on that one. So that is one thing which you need to remember. So if you are trying to add the text to the images, means so you cannot add it. So it will get confused sometimes and we are unable to generate this one. So that is one thing which you need to understand. So using the DALL-E we cannot rely on adding a text to the images. And another thing which I want to have it is, so you can also create an image using some vague descriptions. Vague descriptions means some random description you will give about the image, and DALL-E will give the will generate the image for that one. For example, let's say that I want to create a flat vector icon that represents the dragging and dropping of a file in a on a computer, anything. So just some vague description I am giving, and here I can write that the icon should be colorful, but still should be professional. So just I am adding some content, some vague content I am adding, and I want to generate the image representation. So what I am trying to do, I am asking to create a vector icon that represents the dragging and dropping of a file on a computer. So just like upload file or something like that. The icon should be colorful. So I want a colorful image, but it should be professional. So just some vague description I have given. So I am expecting an image to generate. So DALL-E generates images like this also. So if you are having some content, you can explain it and it is generating. So for example, let's say that I am asking file, right? So that is the reason it is giving a file. So if you give a folder, means then you will have a folder. So let's try to see whether we can get a folder or not. So that depends. So like this, by giving the descriptions, you can create an image like this. Let's hit create. See, now you are having a folder. So like this it is created. So this is how we can also create the images by giving some description about the image, and you can continue the chatting with the ChatGPT to enhance your image. So this is one way which we are doing. And the last one which I want to explain you on the DALL-E is the by uploading the image. For example, let's say that I am having upload. So here I am having some content. So just I am uploading the content. So here image, and I am asking that so what I will try to do, so I want to extract the content, extract the content from the image. Okay, so just I am trying to extract it. So now, so just it's a Leela webdev. I have searched in the Google and I uploaded the image, and I am asking to extract the content from the image. Now it will try to extract the image from the content from the image. So here this is how. So whenever you are having so here it is trying to give everything. So whatever the content it is having in that image, it will. So that means whenever you are having an upload sign here, so you can upload the image. Okay, you can upload the image and you can ask what is the content available in that image. So it will try to give the content. So brief content about this one. So this is how also you can do it. Not only like this, so we can also do a couple of ways also. For example, let's say that you are having an image and I want to create an HTML website. For example, let's say that, so network error it seems, so okay, I'll regenerate it. So finished. Let's stop this one. Let's go to the new chart, and here I am having an image. Okay, so here I am having an image. So I want to create an HTML website for this one. I uploaded an image. So you are an experienced web developer. Okay, create an HTML website structure using the image. Okay, so let's try to see. So this is the content which this is the web page which I have downloaded from the internet. So this is the image, and I have given the image, and I am asking that to generate the HTML based on that image. Now it is generating. Let's go to the HTML online compiler. HTML online compiler. I am going, and let's click on this one, so that when we get this all image, let's try to see it. So it is trying to write everything. So this is how it will generate the HTML content also using the image, but it will not be accurate. Somewhat it will be near to that one. So that is one thing. So here like this we can also generate the HTML using the image. So let's try to see it. Yeah, here we got the image, and let's copy the code, and here I will paste it. So let's see that whether we can see. It's somewhat nearer it is. So this is how we can achieve the HTML structure using the image also. So this is all about the DALL-E, guys. So hope you understood about this DALL-E. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Webdev. In this video, we will learn how ChatGPT can be very much useful for us in order to implement that day-to-day utility tasks. For example, let's say that I will give you some examples. So whenever you are using the ChatGPT or anything, so whichever you are trying to use it. Now let's say I have a simple example. I want to give me the top 5 books that you should read. Okay, so I am asking the ChatGPT that I want to have the top 5 books that you should read. Now here it is showing, so selecting the top 5 books. So now I am trying to do a simple research. So for example, let's say that you are having a certain topic and you want to do the research on that one. So you want to go deeper into analyzing the topic. So in order to analyze the deeper topic using the ChatGPT, I am showing you a simple example here. So that is nothing but I want to know about the top 5 books that we should read. So here it has given the top 5 books. But here if you try to see here, we are having a little bit of summary in the books and all those things. Now I don't want the summary and all those things. So I will ping into this one. So we are going step by step deeper into the research. So now don't give me the summary. just give me the book titles. Okay, sorry, here I spelling mistake. Yeah, here it has given only the book titles. Now I want now I'm able to understand. So 5 books is there. So now I want to know about the fourth one, 100 Years of Solitude. So just I liked this book. Now I want to know about this book. So what can I do here? So here I will try to do. So I liked the book. So I can provide like this also. The summary of the book. Okay, and published year. So you whatever the data you want, you can give published year, author, and the page count. Okay, so now 100 years. So it has as we already know that ChatGPT is context aware. So now when I try to tell about this fourth one, means then I am able to understand that it is 100 Years of Solitude, and it is giving about all the details. Published is 1967, author is Gabriel, and here the page count is nearly 400 to 500 pages, and the summary also it has given. Now like this we are able to get all the details. Now here we are able to get. So like this, what I want to tell is we can go on research one by one. Now I can ask, where can I buy this book? So I can ask this question also. So now I understood about the summary and all those things. Now I am asking that where can I buy this book? Searching by 100, something like this. It is searching, and it will give you the details. Now it has searched, and it is giving you the details. So here from various retailers, and I can ask in online. Okay, online will ask. It has given various retailers. It is saying online will see. Now it is trying to do the research, and it has done the search, and it is giving you the different ways, bookshop.org, and these all the things it is trying to give. So this is all about how we can do the research in the ChatGPT. Not only this one, we can also summarize the articles also. For example, let's say that not only this one, so summarizing the articles before that one, we can also say in such a way that what I want to do is, we can also ask the context aware. So for example, give me the top 3 books. Give me the top 3 books that are related to sci-fi and space. Okay, and it should be published year should be between 2015 and 2022. Okay, or 24, anything matter it may be. Page count should not be supposed to be not more than 300 pages. Okay, 300. Let's try to see. Now it will give you the top 3 books which are related to sci-fi and the space. Now it is doing the search related and all those things. So now it has searched, so science fiction and 2015 2024, and now it is giving you the like this. So this is how we can do the research of this one. So now we are able to get the books also, the top 3 books we are able to get it. So like this, when you are trying to research on the ChatGPT, if you are having a topic and you want to do the research in the ChatGPT means, so we can do it. This is just example what I was trying to tell you. So you can do that. All depends on the practicality, the probabilities, and this is all about the probabilities ChatGPT. Now for example, if you want to summarize the article, so for example, let's say that automobile industry in USA, let's assume. So I have a simple article. Let's go to the Wikipedia. So much of data, right? Automobiles, sorry, not automobile, automotive industry in USA. Let's just I am typing this one. So let's go to this example, and here we are having so many details, and let's go click on something, and I want to have a data. So here let's try to have this entire data, okay, or otherwise let's try to have this entire data, or otherwise from here onwards I will have this entire article. Let's copy this article and let's go to the ChatGPT, okay, and here I am asking the details that what I will be asking the details is summarize, okay, let's go to the new chart, summarize the article for me, okay, and I have written this one. So now it will give you the brief summary of this article. So now it is giving you the summary of this article. So let it give the summary. So it has given you the summary of this article. So this is not looking structured one, so I can tell that this looks like unstructured. Please add subheadings and don't miss the core concept, okay, we can say it like this. So now it is giving you something like a giving you the subheadings and all those things it is trying to give you. So this is how we can summarize the articles in the ChatGPT. Now it is giving a full details, right? Now this summary is looking too much big, right? Can you give me short summary without losing important information? So now it will give you a short summary. Now it will be giving you the short summary. So this is also not short summary, but okay, fine. So now it has given you a short summary. So this is how we can do the summarize the article different ways. So we can perform the different types of prompts, and you can check it, these all things. So this is how we will be doing for the day-to-day utility tasks. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So in this video, we will learn about the other alternative AI tools that are available for the developers. So we have learned completely about the ChatGPT, DALL-E and all those things, right? So I will try to show you a new another AI tool which is useful for most of the things, like a front-end developers or any developers, it will be useful. So that is nothing but what I want to tell you is the GitHub Copilot. So what is this GitHub Copilot? If you try to open this one, GitHub Copilot, here you will be able to see the home page. And now here the world's most widely adopted AI developer tool. So this is a developer tool, AI developer tool. And if you click on this one, get started with Copilot, and here you will be able to see the Copilot Business and Copilot Enterprise and Copilot Individual. Now this Copilot doesn't available at the time of this recording for free. So this is a completely paid one. Anyone who pays $10 something like that, they can use it without any problem. So that is one thing which I want to explain you. So what is this Copilot, uses of this Copilot? This will make your organization or individual Copilot helps you build better software faster. When you are trying to code the programming or anything, it will give you a suggestions in a way that you can develop the code very fastly. So how we need to do it? So here, whenever you are first you need to log in with the GitHub credentials. Then afterwards you need to go here, get Copilot Individual, and if you click on the start a free trial. So right now I am already in the Copilot. Now here you will be able to get this all the details. Okay. So now this Copilot subscription, so right now it is available in major browsers, major IDEs like Visual Studio Code, JetBrains, Visual Studio, and also Vim like this. So these are available in the 4 editors right now. So after paying of this Copilot, now the Copilot will be available, will be made active in your GitHub. Now let's say that I am using the Visual Studio Code. So right now I am using Visual Studio Code for this video. And here after having this GitHub Copilot, you need to go to the extensions, and in these extensions you will be able to get Copilot. Okay, so you need to search for the Copilot in the extensions, and here you will be able to get this GitHub Copilot. Now you need to install this GitHub Copilot automatically you need to provide the GitHub login credentials that with which you have registered, and now GitHub Copilot it will be active in your system. Now here you will be able to see a small icon here, nothing but, so here you will be able to see the status ready. Okay, and now if you want to check about this all the details, so here so now let's go on to the code. So I have opened a simple random code. Now here let's say that anything if you try to open, and here you will be able to see the Copilot. These are all the details which you will be able to see. Open completions panel, I will try to tell you. So these are all the Copilot commands. So if you want to know about this all the things, you can check this one all. So now how this Copilot will be very useful for us. For example, let's say that I will be in the cities list. So this is our component, right? So now what I want to do, here we have the cities. Now if I try to remove this code, okay, now this is the code we are having. Now if I try to see this code, see here automatically a grayish color, you will be able to see that it has been appearing, and at the top you will be able to see whether to accept this one or accept a single part. So like this, see accept word. So you can accept word by word also, you can accept it like this, or otherwise if you want to accept completely means you can click on this accept, or otherwise you can just click on the tab. So now if I do the tab thing, automatically the code will come like this. So this is how the automatically it will read, the Copilot will read your code and give you the suggestions based on your coding. Now for example, let's say that here city item is there, right? Let's go to the city item. Okay, here this is our city item, and here we are having this all the data and all those things, right? Let's say that I want to show something like cities or anything. Okay, so I want to show some cities. So here I want to show here the first city name, and here I can write something like I want to show the first city name. First we need to have the cities list, right? So here I can write constant. Okay, it is already giving you this all the things. See, cities list is equal to, and you can have the array like Delhi, and here New York, like this we can able to have. So now let's say that we are having two cities. Now I want to show the first city name here. I want to show the first city. So here this is the first city. Now if I want to show it, so here what I can do is constant first city. So if I try to write this here first city, automatically the suggestion it is able to take it. So now when you are writing the first city means, so now Copilot will able to recognize that okay, he is trying to take the first city from the cities list. Automatically the code has written for us. Now here I can show the first city here automatically, so you can write it here like this. So this is how, or otherwise, so here also you can write the first city. So it is not telling right now, that depends. Okay, so this is how you will be able to get these all the details. Now for example, let's say that first city is there, right? Now when you are trying to write the first city, so you are getting these all the suggestions. Now if you want to get these all the suggestions means, so you can go and you can so you can go here if you want to know all the different types of suggestions and all those things means, so you can go here to the control comma or control P, and here I will be going to the Copilot, and here you will be able to see the open completions panel, and now in this one it will give you all the different types of suggestions. So here this is the first suggestion, and here this is the second suggestion, and it is adding the first city and the second city, and here it is taking only the first city. Okay, and here it is trying to do the first city and second city, and it is consoling everything. And accept solution, this one is taking like this, and cities list for second city, first city, it is trying to store it, and like this. So it is giving you the wide variety of the accepted solutions. So whichever you want to have, so you can click on this accept solution, automatically the code will come here. So this is one way which you can try to check it. So this is one way which I want to explain you. So like this you can have these all the accepted cities, accepted completions which we can get it. Now the last one which I want to tell you about this in the GitHub Copilot is, so I will remove this one. Let's say that I want to create a footer. So here in the components I am creating a footer. I am creating a new file, footer.jsx. Okay, so now here I want to have a footer.jsx, right? So it is now if you want to write the code, so entire code you need to write it. So it will try to tell you something like export default function footer. Now it is trying to tell you like this. So here now it is not telling you any details, it is not giving you any suggestions. So for this one, see, it is giving you some big code and it has stopped from the ahref. In the middle only it has been stopped. So big instead of this one, what you can do is you can write a comment. So need exported footer component and have name Leela webdev with the current year and copyright symbol. So this is the thing which I want to have. Now if I try to press enter, so using bootstrap to style and all those things, it is asking me some other suggestions also, it is telling me some other suggestions also, but you are not getting anything, right? When you write here export default function and if you write it like this, and here you will be able to see the complete right. So whatever the comment you have written and that using that comment it has generated the component for you. So here class name styles.footer it has used it, and Leela webdev and copy, and it has taken the current year and the copyright symbol also it has been added. So like this you can have your prompt in the as a comment and you can get able to get your generated code. So this is the basic introduction of this GitHub Copilot, so which you may be able to understand it. Hope you understood about the concept and all those things. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela webdev. So in the previous video we have learned about the GitHub Copilot. Now in this video what I want to explain you is about the another interesting editor, that is Cursor IDE, so which has the AI tool by default. Now here if you open here the cursor, so this is our cursor, and the first one you will be able to see the cursor, the first AI first code editor, and if you click on this one, so here you will be able to see now the pricing. So now you may be having doubt whether it is available free or what I can say is paid version. So it is also having the free version and also the paid version, and it is available in all the things like Windows, Mac and Linux, so whichever the operating system is feasible, so you can install it. Now let's go on to this pricing thing. So we are having the free version here, and we $20 per month we can have it pro, and like this we can have it. So this is all the about this one. So now for the time being what we can do is we can analyze this free version. Now what we need to do is, so in order to install this one, so you can click on this download for Windows, automatically this Cursor AI editor will be installed. So this one Cursor AI editor, it is similar to, it's a copy of the Visual Studio Code, but you will be having the AI features like charting and all those things just like the ChatGPT. Now I have already installed this one, so I have downloaded the software, I have already installed it. Now let's open this Cursor in my system. So Cursor, I will try to open this app, and now I want to explain you about this one. So this Cursor, so this looks like something like what I want to say Visual Studio Code only. And now if you want to import the settings of Visual Studio Code, you can install it. So for example, let's say that control comma you can type it, and here you can add something like, here you'll be able to see import VS Code extensions and settings, and if you click on this one, automatically the Visual Studio Code extensions and all the things whatever is there, it will be installed. And the another one which I want to tell you is the it's something like similar to the Visual Studio Code only, so there is nothing difference is there, and you can go to the preference settings and all those things you will be having, so there is no need to bother about this one all. Okay, I will make it as 20 so that we will be able to see that. Now what I want to tell you is so here you can press the Ctrl L, and here you will be able to enter the cursor editor, you will be able to enter into a chart mode, and here you can chart whatever the thing you want to have. So here I want to create a JavaScript file to show to write a prime numbers function. So just I am trying to show the details. Now if I press enter, automatically it will try to give you a simple example how to create the prime numbers. Now here you will be able to see entire thing it is trying to create it. See, this is how it will be creating. Now if you want, you can directly copy this one, or otherwise you can read the description and all those things, and you can ask for the follow-up chart also. Okay, so like this you can do it. Now in order to have this one, so here I have created a numbers.js file, and here if you want to chart it, if you want to chart in the cursor, so you can press Ctrl K. Okay, and here you can add the instructions. So write the prime numbers function from 1 to 1000. Okay, so I am generating the code. Now it will generate the code automatically for you. So it is generating the prime numbers, is prime of num and all those things, and it will accept. I want to accept it. Now you will be able to see the code. So now here you can ask anything. So now you can ask is prime of num prime numbers, and it is taking this one. So now here I can ask Control K, right? So you can ask call the function. So here if you try to see, now it is calling the function. So like this you can go on asking everything. So now for example, let's say that if I have written anything wrong at the top, import React from React, let's say that I have used this React. Okay, now we don't know what is the error in this one. So we don't know what is the error in this one. So here if you can see here, React is declared but its value is never read. So if you want to click here, so it will give you what is the type of error. So now here it will go automatically into the chart, and it is telling that the error message is indicating that you have not imported the React library, but you are not using it anywhere in the code. So here like this. So how can I? So here you can ask how can I do this? So now here you can ask this one, how can I do this, and click on enter, and like this the follow-up chart, everything will be there. So this is how this cursor AI editor will be useful for us. So whatever the thing you want to do, you can do it using the AI chart tool. So hope you understood about this cursor editor, new one. So just like the Visual Studio Code editor only, it is a freeware only, but you will be having limited access. So if you want to access this one, then you can make use of this one. Hope you understood about this cursor editor. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So welcome to my new course, that is ChatGPT. So we will try to learn about the concept of the ChatGPT, this OpenAI. So how we can what are the things involved in this one, so how we can do the prompt engineering and how we can use these prompts and all the things. Let's try to do it. So if you open this chat AI, so this is what OpenAI. Oh sorry, if you go here and if you try to do chat GPT, so this is our website, and here you will be able to see two types of models will be there. So this one is what I can say is
is not required.
So we are having two versions, that is nothing but a 3.5 version, and also another one is the GPT-4 version. However, this ChatGPT 4th version is an upgrade thing, so you need to pay $20 per month. So in order to use this ChatGPT 4, and here ChatGPT 3.5 is, however, it is free. Okay, so let's try to see about we have a quick tour about this interface. And ChatGPT 3.5 and 4, so these are dependent on the what I can say is large language model. So these all the things how the ChatGPT works and all the things is the LLM. So that is large language model. So this will take some iterations and training model. What are the data sets? It will go through a huge number of data sets, and it will try to give you the best output. So these programming, or what I can say is the model structure or anything, define what we call it as a large language model. So you'll try to learn about this one afterwards. So it's something like what I can say is model means it's a computer program, you can think it as an. So that type of computer programming is nothing but a large language model. And here you will be having 3.5, it will have a most probably predefined model. so which will give you a very pretty